Marlowe.
Yes.
I am so glad you are here right now.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here as well.
I'm very, very happy.
Why?
I'm very, very happy you are
Why?
here because I have a question and you are here and I have someone that I can ask the question to.
Okay.
Right?
What's the question?
This is a very important question to me.
Okay.
I think I know the answer to this question, but I'm not sure.
Okay, get to the question.
What does NIGH mean?
NIGH? I'm not really sure what you're saying.
Yeah, NIGH. The word NIGH.
NIGH.
Yeah, what does it mean?
How do you spell it?
NIGH.
NIGH, okay?
Yeah, spelled like night, but without the T at the end.
I think it means sooner something. I may need to look that one up.
You have a dictionary?
Yeah, I mean, I have my phone.
Of course, your telephone.
Okay, it says it's like a short distance away or imminent.
Imminent.
Yeah, like very soon.
Very soon, huh? Well, that's kind of what I thought it means.
What are you talking about?
There was this old man outside the Piggly Wiggly.
The Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, it's this grocery store chain back home.
They still have one of those?
Sure they do, but I'm trying to tell my story.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Anywho.
As Nanny would say.
Right. Anywho, there was this old man outside the Piggly Wiggly with a Bible in one hand. And you know what was in the other hand?
An umbrella?
An umbrella? Who said it was raining? It's not raining in the story.
I don't know. I was just guessing.
Well, he was holding a Bible in one hand.
Okay.
And a big sign in the other hand. And do you know what the sign said?
Let me guess. The end is nigh.
That's right. The end is nigh. That's what it said. How did you know?
Well, you were just asking about the word nigh, so I just sort of guessed it.
Good guess.
So this man had a sign that said, the end is nigh.
Uh-huh.
And what happens next?
What happens next?
Yeah, what happens next in the story?
Well, maybe you should tell me what happens next.
What?
The old man didn't have that much room on his sign. He just wrote, the end is nigh. So, like the end is what's next.
The end of what exactly?
I'm assuming the end of everything, like the end of all creation.
Like the apocalypse? So he's predicting the end of the world.
Like I said, he was holding a Bible in one hand, so he means business.
So when was this? When did you see this person with the sign? I'm just trying to figure out how much time we have left on planet Earth.
Well, now you're just being facetious.
No, I'm not. How long ago was this encounter at the Piggy Wiggy store?
It's Piggly Wiggly.
Sorry. Piggly Wiggly, of course.
It was a long time ago.
A long time ago?
Yeah, a long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away?
Like years ago, like when I was a kid.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, like, I don't know, 8 years old or something.
So why are you bringing it up now after all these years?
Because it hasn't happened. The end hasn't happened yet.
Nope, not yet, but nigh,
Yeah, nigh.
Nigh.
I think there's a reason the word nigh rhymes with sigh.
Oh, why is that?
Because it sucks. Come all, and listen to Network Interference. What do you have to love? I mean, what do you have to lose? Okay, now we are here on the show. Marlowe, what's going on?
Nothing much. I'm just hanging out.
It's been a long year, and I haven't been inside a movie theater in over a year now.
Well, they're all kind of streaming all the big movies now. Isn't that weird?
I know it. It's very strange, and I don't know how I feel about it.
It makes it more accessible to everyone. However, I do miss theaters. I had a lot of good memories of movie theaters.
Yeah, me too. The one that I want to go to is Movie Tavern. We have one of those where they serve you a steak dinner or something. I don't know.
Okay, yep.
I don't know how it works. Hopefully they don't interrupt the movie when they deliver the food. So maybe they deliver it during the coming attractions. How does it work?
Oh, I don't know how they work. I went to one that was not the Movie Tavern. It was kind of like a lower budget one, and you had to, yeah. So
Well, that's just a regular movie theater.
no, but then they had trays for you to eat everything on.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about. No, we're gonna go have a nice dinner. Marlowe, what do we have going on today?
Well, we have a special guest.
We do? Where is he? Where is she? Where are they? Where is the special guest?
Well, it is one of your friends.
One of my friends? Yeah.
Yes.
You want me to guess?
Michael Worrall.
Michael Worrall. Where is Michael Worrall?
Present.
On the phone. He's been on the phone
Already.
this entire time.
Yeah, he's just waiting.
I cannot believe you've had Michael Worrall waiting on the phone.
Sorry.
Terrible. We should have opened the show with you telling me that Michael Worrall was on the phone.
But you were just asking so many questions. You're trying to have a conversation.
Was I? I'd have to roll the tape back.
I didn't want to interrupt.
And listen, Michael, how are you?
I'm well. It sounds like you're well there.
Yeah, we're doing pretty
I don't
good
know
here.
Yeah.
how one could eat a steak dinner and watch a movie at the
I don't
same
know.
time.
Have you done that?
No, I think it's really foul. There's a
Oh.
place here.
What is
Well, I mean, there's a place here called Foreign Cinema in San Francisco, and it's a restaurant that plays movies. And the movies are played in the back, and I refuse to go there because movies aren't wallpaper.
Okay. So
that's
you're
right.
saying that you need to focus on the movie and not eat at the same time, which I get.
Well, I will report back, but I'm very curious. I don't know how it works.
Well, be sure to complain about your steak halfway through the movie.
That's right. You never complain at the movies, right?
Oh, I usually do.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Oh, okay. Lay it on us. What is it? What?
hold on. Let me just set the scene here. All right, here's Michael. He's walking down the sidewalk to the theater, having a nice night. It's perfect San Francisco, 72 degrees.
All right.
He goes in and gets his ticket, and he walks in, and it's the smell of popcorn, maybe a little bit of butter on the popcorn, and he goes and gets a good seat exactly where he wants it. So there's nothing at all that Michael Worrall could possibly ever complain to anyone about at the movie theaters. Is that right?
At that moment.
Except.
Except.
So what happens? What changes the
happens?
mood?
Well, I try to sit far away. I try to sit in the back.
Reasonable.
And I get really nervous when people start sitting near me. But I get very anxious the minute the logo of the film comes on
Right.
and people don't shut off their phone.
Yeah.
Bad.
So even in the trailers, people are zoned out into their cell phones.
It's distracting.
It's distracting, and I spend more time worrying if they're going to turn off their phone than trying to get into the film. And
Yeah.
so-
yeah. You're like, why are you paying attention?
because sometimes I don't understand why people choose movies.
Yeah.
Like, they start talking
It's like,
to it,
why did
what-
you come here? Why did you spend the money to come here?
Yeah.
For background. It's just for the
Yeah,
background, which is what's sad.
So I went to go see, I think it's David Lynch's The Straight Story. And I went to see it with a purchase friend. This was after purchase. For those who don't know, where Shane and I went to school. So that film has this extraordinarily measured pace where when the character's hat flies off because of the wind, it's an extraordinary moment. It's like because of the way that Lynch builds the film. But there was this woman behind us who just would not stop talking.
Right.
So she started talking about her laundry,
Oh my God.
right? And that's when I lost it.
Oh my God.
And I turned around and I said to her, could you please be quiet? She says, I'll try to keep it down.
I'll try. I'll give it my best effort.
So my friend still remembers this. I just I just jumped out of my seat and I'm like, you idiot, right? It's like, I can't watch this film now. So I went out and I was really upset. We got passes because I was so mad.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. The film wasn't over?
No, we were like 25 minutes into the movie.
And you stomp out, right?
Yeah, because I was just like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay off your cell phone.
Because, Marlowe, if you're on your cell phone in a theater, somebody like Michael may come up and pour, those big cups, mega cups of cola?
They'll pour it all over me.
The ones that you can get free refills?
Yeah.
Because they're so big?
Yeah.
But they're like gigantic.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you spill it all over someone.
Well, I didn't.
Because you can go get another one. So
Yeah.
what they're going to do is they're going to come over, they're going to pour a Dr. Pepper all over your head while you're on the phone.
Yeah.
Then they will go to the food counter again, concession stand.
Get some popcorn.
And they're going to get another free cola.
I didn't do that, but a guy I know dumped soda over somebody's head during an Argento film.
No way. Tell me
He
that
was
real quick.
snickering through it. He was a terminal hipster who thought he was smarter than Argento. And it was something like Suspiria. That's
sacred.
Yeah. And so I went to see silent films at the Roxy, and there was this young person behind me, and she talked through the first one. And I turned around with her, and I'm like, would you mind not talking through the film? She goes, yeah, they're silent. I thought you could do that.
That's funny.
Really? Was she serious?
Yeah, she was just dumb.
That makes
But
sense.
anyway,
my God.
I think she
I'm
realized.
sorry. I
think
had
she
no
realized
idea.
she
I
looked
just,
really.
they're silent. I just assumed that it was okay to talk. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I think she knew she was in hot water because she didn't do it again.
Oh, that's good. Well, she learned her lesson. That's for sure.
Oh, she learned her lesson.
And I'm glad I helped her learn it. I'll come to your neighborhood sometime.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, he's great. He's great to go to movies with.
Okay.
You just
don't talk.
Just bring the pepper spray. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
What's wrong?
I'm having a problem here. Mayday.
What's the deal?
Well, when you have a problem, you say mayday.
I know. What's the deal? What's your problem?
I've got a road trip tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm going to be in the car for a long time, and I don't know what I'm going to listen to. I'm tired of all my music.
I have the solution for you.
You have a solution.
I have a solution.
You have a solution. What is that? Take the bus? Take the bus.
No, it's listen to our podcast.
We have a podcast?
We do have a podcast.
Is that like a radio show?
I guess you could call it that.
Like America's Top 40?
Not exactly. No, it's a talk show.
Do we play all the hits?
No.
We do not. Do we play some of the hits? Some of the hits? Do we play them?
We have a good show. We don't need to.
We don't play the hits.
No, we don't.
All right. So if you're tired of all the hits, give us a listen. Network Interference Extraordinary website.
Networkinterference.com.
Networkinterference.com. What do you have to love?
Lose.
What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? It looks like love on the card. Now, Michael, have you ever gotten into an argument with someone at the cinema about the movie itself?
So I went to see David Lynch's Dune.
All right, it's always
going to
be David Lynch.
No, so last February, right before COVID, the Pacific Film Archives showed a 35 print of Dune.
Wow.
And it was a packed theater. But
how much did they pay the people to come and watch it?
I don't know. I mean, the film has a very strong following.
You're
going to cancel. People are going to come after you, send you a really heavily worded letter.
All right, we'll go back on that one.
I'll defend that more than Flash Gordon.
Go ahead.
And,
there we go. Okay. Now he's
you asked for
it. Now he's bringing out the gloves.
That's right. By the end of this broadcast, you and I will have a fight.
Okay.
So it's a packed theater, but the people at the PFA generally don't misbehave. But there's this guy next to me who is just being so appalled by the Lynchian imagery, right? To the point where I got really annoyed, and I turned to him and I said, "You realize this is a David Lynch film, right?"
What did you say? He's being what?
He was appalled. He had no idea.
He's getting appalled by Lynch's imagery.
So
he's
funny.
Like, oh my gosh, look at that.
He had no idea what he paid for.
Yeah, and I was just like, this is the 21st century, and you should know who David Lynch is. But I turned to him and I was like, you realize this is a David Lynch and this is par for course, right?
So what did he say?
What'd he say?
He tried to say that he was familiar with Lynch.
Well, hey,
like,
buddy, I'm listen here. I'm familiar with Lynch.
Yeah,
and
I actually
all
let
I've got to say is I'm very appalled by this imagery that I'm seeing on the screen right now.
So that was one where I just turned to the person and right next to them. And so I got in an argument with somebody over Ken Russell at a movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think I remember
It wasn't
this
even a Ken Russell film.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tell this one. I think I remember this one.
So I was sitting there and I can't remember what it was. We were waiting for the movie. And it was just like this guy. And he dismissed like Salome's Last Dance. And I was just so annoyed because he spoke loud and so authoritative. I'm like, okay, fine. So I turned around.
Fine, I'll argue with you.
Say again.
Yeah.
Where are you again? Once again, where are you?
I was at the Castro Theater.
Now, where at in the theater? In the lobby or waiting?
No, waiting for the movie to start.
And there's a stranger.
Yes,
right? Okay.
who I don't know, who is annoying me with what he says.
Yeah, I mean, you're waiting for the film.
Right,
Might as well
right,
do something.
sure.
So I turn around and I said to him, told him like a really facile dismissal. If you're going to praise the boyfriend, you should be able to see the relationship between that and Salome's Last Dance. And they were just speechless.
All right. So has the movie started yet?
No.
Oh,
Of course, I'm not going to argue.
Yeah.
You're
I'm not going to argue
just
with someone.
talking.
Sure. He's just
So my
getting
friend's
a
like,
fight
my
before
friend-
the movie.
My friend who's with me goes, Michael, do you always argue with people about, conversations you're not involved in? And I said, no, only when they're really stupid.
Yeah.
Right. Did the person hear you?
Of course. That's, that's just a younger Michael
okay,
Worrall.
that's what makes it so great.
Well, I had to deflate him. He was like, oh, well, I...
You had
Yeah,
to.
you had to.
You had
It
to.
was your civic duty.
See, Michael's out there fighting for the unsung heroes.
There are some times where audiences can be great when they're noisy, either during a horror film or a film that's really bad. And one of the best moments I ever had was a terrible film called Everybody Wins. And during it, there was all this talk about going to see the judge, and it was just a really slog to sit through. And by the fifth time, they said, oh, we need to go talk to the judge. Somebody in the back, some old man went, Jesus, I'll go talk to the judge.
I love that.
At the end of the film, my friend and I were talking to each other, and I said, okay, before the credits roll, let's yell genius.
Right. Okay.
And it was great because the film ends with Nick Nolte's walking down the steps. He's been defeated, and there's this music, and it goes da-da-da-da-da-da. And my friend and I go, genius. And the audience rioted.
What?
All right, Marlowe, let's give that a try. Ready? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop.
Genius.
Yeah. We also got an audience to sing along and clap in Milo and Otis.
Oh, Milo and Otis, that movie really gets me.
At the end with the song, gonna go take a look outside today.
Okay.
So, we're a bunch of smart ass film students. So we start clapping to it. So the whole audience, all the kids. Anyways, yeah, those are the
good.
fun audience stories. Yeah, there's a lot of bad movies.
Oh, yeah.
But there are also a decent amount of good movies.
I don't have the patience to sit through bad movies. Like, there used to be bad movie nights at Purchase. Like, we purposely select 4 bad movies.
Life's getting shorter and shorter, my friend. Every day.
We used to watch bad movies on purpose.
I can't do it either.
See, I do that. I like watching bad movies on purpose.
Well, watch them now.
Watch them now because when I get older,
you're not going to want to watch them anymore.
You're
okay,
it's a waste of time. So.
I mean, seriously, there are some movies you would have to pay me some serious money.
How much?
Good, $50 an hour.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Maybe for $20 an hour. How long is it? Like Breakfast Club. For me to rewatch The Breakfast Club, I don't know, maybe $60 an hour, 2-hour minimum, so $120, and I'll watch The Breakfast Club with you. Oh gosh, yeah, I'll get in a fight over that movie if someone tries to make me watch it. That's when I take the kid gloves off.
Everything nowadays has little scenes from it. Like they're copying the iconic scenes from the movies, and that annoys me.
Trust me, that is more than enough. That movie is not good. That movie doesn't hold up. Margarita and I rewatched, she watched it for the first time, but Weird Science, another John Hughes movie. I can handle that one. There's a charm to weird science that appeals to me. But Breakfast Club, no.
A lot of people my age are going to be upset about that.
Well, no, I couldn't stand John Hughes. I remember when someone showed it to me in high school, my friends, and I'm like, you need to see the 400 Blows was my answer. Francois Truffaut film.
Hey, man, have you seen the new John Hughes film? I think you need to see the 400 Blows. In fact, let me give you a little preview right now. Boom, 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 boom. Give you a knuckle sandwich.
No, the only thing I ever did was kick someone's chair at purchase for saying something stupid.
Oh,
kick someone's chair.
What was the stupid thing?
Well, it was Tom's avant-garde class.
Sure.
There was this guy in it who annoyed me because he'd always read every avant-garde film as some kind of Freudian text. And that kind of stuff really annoyed me.
Okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't me that he's talking about.
No, you didn't say things like this.
No.
He was talking about the film Fogwire, which is this beautiful film where you just see the fog dissipate from the frame. It's beautiful. It's like 14 minutes uninterrupted take. Mm-hmm. And he raised his hand, goes, well, I think it'd be a better film if there was a soundtrack like birds chirping. So I kicked his chair. I was so mad.
Shut up!
Because that's not the point. The point is to see the dissolve of the fog, the image changing before your eyes.
Yeah.
And revealing itself. So I kicked his chair really hard.
Good, he needs it. Michael is so militant. Shape up. Shape up and ship out, fellas.
Yeah, kick him out.
Get with the program.
Kick him out of the film department right now.
Tom Gunning's like, Michael, I'm the professor here. I will kick them out when I feel they need to be kicked out, Michael. Okay, Tom, but I'm here if you need me. Michael, thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
We
thinking of me and inviting me.
We're always thinking about you when we think about movies. So we're like,
that is all more than I can ask for.
I'm sitting on the sofa with my wife and we're watching a movie and we're like, hey, what does that mean in that movie? I'm like, I don't know. I wonder what Michael would think. It is a pleasure to talk to you. We hope to have you on the show again.
Yes.
Adios.
Okay.
Bye. Bye-bye. So I went to see silent films at the silent films at the Roxy, and there was this young person behind me, and she talked through the first one. And I turned around with her, and I'm like, would you mind not talking to the film? She goes, yeah, they're silent. I thought you could do that. They're silent. They're silent. They're silent. They're silent. I thought you could do that. Thought you could do that. I'll come to your neighborhood sometime.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, he's great. He's great to go to movies with. Just bring the pepper spray. Pepper spray. Just bring the pepper spray.
Genius.